Okay. Hello, everybody. Chairman, thank you very much. Already, I wanted to make it very short, and I've been told to make it very short, so I'll be very short and brief. My name is Gordon Yabua, as was mentioned by the chairman. My topic is some experiences after graduation from HFT, this university. And I will just be brief, and actually I picked just some few projects and some experiences I've gone through, and I want you to listen to some brief of what I have. I'll go through a background, experiences at Transvar, experiences at Rudan, experiences at UAM, and make some conclusion and recommendations. So the background, we were directed that we should try and relate our presentations to the MDGs, and I think we've all heard about the 8 goals already. But the relevance, in my view, is that the relevance of the presentation to the MDGs, in my view, is human resource development. Of course, because I came here to study, I think in that sense the university is doing well in developing human resource, and also being a businessman now. I would say that also is related to global partnership for development. That is the goal, one of the goals. I think goal 8 or so didn't come here. So the background. I graduated from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology somewhere around 2000. And then did my research assistant as a national service person in this university, and then from there I had the opportunity to come here and study geoinformatics and photogrammetry, and then also software technology. From there, actually, I had the opportunity also to work in Transvar International. It's a company based in Munich. Actually, the way I got there was quite interesting. I remember applying exactly 50 applications to some companies in Germany just to get what do you call it, diploma by master thesis offer from a company. I wanted really to do my master thesis in a company, a German company, or perhaps I considered United States and then my own country. So actually the applications were even more than 50, but in Germany I did 50. And out of all of these applications, I got one, and that is this company. And it was very interesting. When I went there, I was expecting some kind of, strict interview. I went there, and luckily for me, I think I took the German course very seriously. So I went there, and I was quite jovial. Started Guten Morgen, and continued like that, and they were very happy. And then all of a sudden, I just said, "When do you want to start?" So that was it. And then I did my master thesis there. That actually was in the second degree, software technology. And then afterwards, they employed me there for almost a year. And then I will share with you some of the few things I did there. So from there, I went back to Ghana. That was around 2005. To Rudan Engineering Limited, a private company. There too, actually, that's the place where I had most of my managerial skills. So I'll share a little with you there. So whilst there, I'm still there now, but whilst there, I also had the opportunity to lecture in IT infrastructure and strategy in this university. It's based in Germany. It's a German university, somewhere Erding or so. But they are also business guys. They've extended a campus in Ghana. So when I got to know, I applied, and they gave me the opportunity to study there, to lecture there, sorry. So at Transvar, let me talk a little bit about the company. It was founded in 1995 with the aim of implementing scientific innovations in the field of traffic engineering and traffic planning in practice. And the first project I did there was called Trans-Based Map. And this was actually my master thesis for the software technology program. And it's basically was designed as an application to view traffic data from an SQL database using geographic information system component, that's map objects, with a newly developed front end based on Microsoft AGSE. And like you know, you may have known already, I use Visual Basic for applications. And I remember Professor Schroeder teaching us VBA, and it was very useful in this project. And I think my supervisor too, Professor Bear, did very well. Actually visited me there, and my managing director was very, very happy and was surprised somehow. But then it helped a lot in boosting my confidence. There too, the second project I did after this, they employed me, so I went into research into Java API. But then it was basically some kind of interfaces for traffic systems. So basically what I want to say is, for instance, this is one. You can see here. This is an assignment, for instance, given by the traffic engineer, who is also sort of Java illiterate. So he will have a schematic diagram, a sketch like this, either on a paper or, in this case, Microsoft Word. And then my task is to transfer that into that. And at the end, I have some few classes which they insert in the main application. And then if they want to use that purpose, in this case it's a time series graph, and they know what they want to do, I'm just to provide that. So when I do that, then they integrate in the system. The third and the last project I did before going to Ghana actually was called Display Engine, or Variable Message Sign. And it was purely a combination of XML, SVG, and Java. And this one, you can see here, I'm trying to point an arrow here. And my task was just to display this kind of blue board or a signboard. As you can see along the road, when you're driving, these signs always direct you or give you some message as to how you should behave on the road. And so they had everything, all the files in XML. But then how to display it, actually it is a bigger project called Traffic Vision or MobiNet, something like that, in Munich. So they have, this is a big computer center, and they wanted to display that. So they give me the files, or I read the files, and I'm to display some kind of intelligence or an engine that can interpret those files and display this board like this on the screen. And you can see that they have these arrows. Initially, I thought when I go around or walk around the city, I thought that actually the balls there were fixed with the text and then the arrows. Not knowing that often they call it some prisms, which rotates and at times changes the text or the arrows as and when it's needed. So somebody at the computer center actually has to configure or enter something here or there, I don't know. And then those will reflect here. So basically that was it. And then I had to go back. But then there maybe what I want to add to it is that the difficulty for foreigners often is having getting the they call it open